It's crucial training to react to a critical incident, such as an active shooter. This training raises awareness and provides an opportunity for responding personnel to refresh their skills. Chief Master at Arms Stathis Guzman is the anti-terrorism training leader, as well as the training lead chief petty officer for Naval Base Guam.
Sadly, active shooter threats and ECP penetrations are a daily occurrence in today's Navy. So doing these drills really just keep us on point throughout, every day, 24/7, 7 days a week.
The scenario had two individuals do an entry control point penetration, running the gate and disregarding the instructions of the sentry, eventually hitting the final security barrier.
And then we commenced our active shooter drill. So he jumped out, he had a M4 service rifle with a blank firing adapter, and he popped off about 20 rounds of blank 5.56 ammunition.
Once the shooter was contained by responding units,
They went ahead and continued into their high-risk traffic stop because the other OPFOR who was in the passenger seat was going to listen to all the command and direction from the units. Once they were there, they went ahead and apprehended everyone. They secured the weapon that was used by the active shooter.
it was then when the military working dog teams arrived, sweeping the vehicle for any explosive devices, the canine reacting to a suspected explosive within the vehicle.
So that's when we rolled into our vehicle-borne IED, which the patrol units went ahead and they set a perimeter. They evacuated the immediate area of all vehicles, buildings, and stuff like that.
What follows next is a call for EOD to come in and assess a scene, rendering it safe. This is where the paperwork begins. The suspect is turned over to NCIS or their CID team. Once the drill is completed, they engage in an after-action review or a hot wash.
So we get everyone together, both the Blue Forces, the players in the drill, and the controllers who are observing their moves, their tactics, and everything else like that. And we go through and we figure out what they did wrong, okay? We call ourselves out on what we do wrong. And then we make sure that those lessons learned are put out to the rest of the troops, the rest of the sailors, so that way we all learn from each other. It's not a you did bad, it's how can you do better, how can we do better. And that's not just the Blue Forces, we do that ourselves as an ATTT team as well. We look at what we could do, any shortfalls in our pre-planned responses or our standing operating procedures, and it's just making sure that every day we're doing better, getting better, so that way we protect the 10,000+ people that work on the installation.
Guzman says when there is an opportunity to train for such an incident, they take advantage of it.
For all my security force brothers and sisters, just remain safe out there, continue the good fight, continue training, learn from each other, don't let complacency set in, and see something, say something.
Jonah Charfris, KUM News.